Wednesday. How y'all doing? How are you doing today?
Great, great, great.
Okay. I'm so excited. I'm like, God is good because I thought I was going to be really doing some manipulation today because my internet was not working. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Woo-wee.
From 6:30 this morning. I said, oh my goodness. But he's good. We worked it out. Um, I'm so excited about today. I'm so full of gratitude today.
Yes.
I was up praying this morning and spending time with God and sharing my gratitude. And the Elizabeth Shirley came up. I'm so thankful for this community, the
Yes.
wonderful and amazing people. Like you are amazing.
Yes.
I'm excited about where we are going,
I
you
know. I
know,
know. Me too.
collectively,
Yes.
individually.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm just so thankful. So thankful for that. Okay, so trying to see how many people are here who knows me, who don't know me, so I can determine whether or not what I'm gonna say and what I'm not gonna say. Okay,
Yeah. Who's in the house?
right. Who's in the house? Okay.
Right.
Well, I'm so you know, thankful. Today is Wednesday. It's hump day,
Right.
halfway through, okay? And Wednesday means you've conquered halfway through the week, okay? The
Hmm.
Yeah.
finish line is in sight. It's the perfect day to celebrate our progress and push through the rest of the week with renewed energy.
Yes.
So I'm excited, okay? All right,
Yes.
so for those who don't know me, my name is LaKeisha LaGrande. I'm one of the proud owners of Natural Living by Design and also known as Madam Finance because I help everyday women build wealth with confidence. So, what's been going on, y'all? Are y'all good? Are y'all good? Hey,
Yeah.
Sheila.
Doing great. Doing great.
Good to see you, love.
Hello. Can't get that person off of my that avatar off.
And
Oh
let us see
wow.
your beautiful face.
It's crazy today, but I'm trying. Let's see. There we go.
Hey, beautiful. I thought I cut this off. Well, I'm excited about today's topic. We're gonna. Well, I thought I had cut this off. Um, I'm excited about today's topic. I think it's something that we need to, talk about. We've been over it before, but it doesn't hurt to repeat things and see what we're gonna do as far as this the last month of the year. Okay,
Exactly. It
we
sure
got 1 month to make some audacious moves. Some audacious moves before the end of the year is over.
Right.
So those you always know that I love to start off the show with a millionaire and billionaire success story. And this kind of like really aligns with what we're going to be talking about today. So we're going to talk about somebody from a reform school to AI royalty.
Mm.
The Jensen Hong story. Current net worth is $162 billion. He is the eighth richest person in the world. Okay.
Wow.
So picture this: a 9-year-old boy from Taiwan arrives in America with big dreams. His relatives think they're enrolling him into a prestigious private school in Kentucky. Instead, they accidentally sent him to the Oneida Baptist Institute, a reform school for troubled youth.
Mm. Wow.
Young Zin Hong found himself sharing a room with a boy who had stabbed someone, cleaning toilets and learning a kind of resilience that money can't buy. It is the most extraordinary thing that a normal dishwasher busboy could grow up to be this, Hong says today. There's no magic. It's just 61 years of hard work every single day. After reuniting with his family in Oregon, Hung worked as a dishwasher and busboy at Denny's. While finishing high school, he became a nationally ranked table tennis player, earned his engineer degree from Oregon State, where he met his wife Lori, and got his master's in Stanford. In 1993, at age 30, Hung returned to a Denny's restaurant, the same chain where he was once bussing tables, to meet two young engineers over coffee. They stretched out an idea that would change everything. With 40,000 from Hung's savings, they found NVIDIA to revolutionize computer graphics. But success didn't come easy. By the late 1990s, NVIDIA nearly went bankrupt. Hung had to lay off half his workforce and navigate near failure when everyone else would have quit. But he kept going.
Mhm.
Hung saw something others didn't. While NVIDIA made chips for video games, he transformed those graphics processors into tools that could power artificial intelligence. When ChatGPT exploded onto the scene in the late 2020, NVIDIA was ready. Suddenly, every tech giant needed Hung's chip to build AI. The wealth explosion was staggering. Hong's net worth jumped from 3 billion in 2019 to 162 billion today. A
Wow.
60-fold increase in just 6 years. Okay, not one, not two, not three, but 6 years. In
Wow.
Wow.
2024 alone, his fortune tripled. NVIDIA became the first company in history to hit a $5 trillion valuation, surpassing Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft combined. Okay?
Wow.
Wow.
Despite being the eighth richest person on earth, Han refuses to act like typical CEOs. He doesn't have a corner office. He roams the halls, working from whatever conference room is available. He doesn't wear a watch because now is the most important time.
Mhm.
I love it.
I do too. When I first read that, I was like, oh, okay then, because now is the most important time. That really need to be a mic drop, right?
That's what's right, right,
Okay.
right.
He don't wear a watch because now is the most important time. I love it. And he still rocks his signature black leather jacket, a
Mhm.
reminder to stay true to who you are. He even got the NVIDIA logo tattooed on his shoulder in the mid 2000s when the stock hit $100. He admits he cried like a baby,
Mm.
getting it done. In 2027, Jensen and Lori Hong started their foundation with 12.6 million in NVIDIA stock. Today, that foundation is worth over $12 billion, one of the 15th largest in America, with the same financial firepower as the legendary Rockefeller and Ford Foundation. So he's
All
right up there with them, and he's big on investing like millions of dollars to Oregon State University, to Stanford for engineering innovation, California College, Anita Baptist Institute, where he was. So the founder must give away at least $365 million in 2025 alone, supporting education, mental health innovation, diversity in AI, and community organizations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so what I like about this, the message that I got from this was from scrubbing toilets in a reform school to running the world's most valuable company. Jensen's story proves one powerful truth. Your start doesn't determine your finish.
Ooh. Another mic drop.
Okay? Your start does not determine your finish. At 62, he's still working alongside his team every day, still wearing the leather jacket, still remembering where he came from. His journey isn't about luck or shortcuts. It's about showing up for yourself every day, working every day. If you just do one thing towards your business, just, never quitting when things get tough.
Right.
And lifting others once you've made it to the top.
I know that's right.
Yeah, he said there's no magic. It's just 61 years of hard work every single day.
Wow. No magic. Just
Right.
focus, diligence, do your work.
Okay. And
Be
we all have
consistent.
that.
Consistent.
And a successful routine. How about
And a success.
Right.
Because our routine is not raggedy no more.
No.
I remember my routine used to be a little raggedy, but it's consistent. It's not raggedy, but sometimes I still need to, to make adjustments, okay? I don't know about you. Did anybody have anything to say about that story? Did it hit home with anybody? Or, we do these success stories, every Wednesday. And I like doing them because, when things don't always go the way I want it to, or one of my business, may have a slow period, it just reminds me that I'm still on the right track. It lets me know that I'm walking in the footsteps of millionaires and billionaires, because it hasn't been easy for all of them. You see all the money they have, but you don't know the story behind them being successful. That's
I just
why
want to thank you for bringing that one up, because that was really inspirational, truly.
Yeah. That reminds me of the Winans. Was it the Winans? You don't know the cost of the oil in my alabaster box. You don't know what you don't know.
No.
You don't know,
Yeah, you don't know what you don't know, Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the heart and meat of the potatoes, because this is the last month, and our taxes, people file taxes, is right around the corner. This is the time people get holiday bonuses and different things like that. And so I want you to kind of like have an idea and be more conscious about what you're spending your money on. If it's not making you any money, if it's not enhancing you any kind of way financially, just rethink about what you're spending your money on.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have the power, Queen? I'm sure. I got the power.
You got the power. Oh, pass it over to you. You got to catch it.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So where am I? Right here. Okay. Now I done closed everything out. So why can't I find?
Grand Rising, while she's looking, Grand Rising Stacy, and I already saw Dietra. She opens up all the time. She warms the atmosphere up in the room.
Yeah,
And
I like
Evelyn
that.
and Sheila. You look cuter than that girl.
Oh, I made a mistake and closed myself out. That is the problem. Can y'all see this at all?
No.
No.
Okay. So I gotta share it again. There we go.
Everything.
Now can you see it?
Yes, ma'am. Final takeaway.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
They have really been promoting the REITs, classes and stuff about all of that. I'm really glad because I know what we get just from you, from your show. And so by it being magnetized all over the world, my people get to hear some stuff.
Okay. I'm telling you, we don't be playing with nobody. Look, Matter Finance ain't playing now. I want us to
Yes,
win.
yes, yes, yes.
Multi-million dollar status because people are actually waiting on us. We love the people, and I feel like God need more good people with money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, so here we go. Today's topic is going to be investing in AI. Your ticket to tomorrow's wealth. So come on, legends. Let's build wealth together. Let's build wealth together. So here's how to get the most out of our time together. Good vibes only. Participation, engage, ask questions in the chat. Take good notes. Be 100% present. Invite a friend next time. Apply what you learned today and stay to the end. So you all know that I'm a former banker and all that good stuff. I'm a recent author, so I'm not going to go into all of that. But I must say that all the information I'm going to share with you today is for educational purposes only. It's not to be considered as financial or investment or legal advice. I'm Madam Finance, and I am an investor and a financial educator, but I'm not a registered investment advisor or broker dealer or tax professional. So always seek professional advice from qualified professionals. Even though I'm an ex-banker and I do know quite a bit. Today's topic is investing in AI, your ticket to tomorrow's wealth. Money plans. You have to give your money assignments. I think we talked about that last Wednesday. Give your money assignment. They're like soldiers. Put it to work. Because if you don't have plans for your money, somebody else will have plans for your money. So don't spend it all. Flip it into some assets. Your refund checks, your raises, any bonuses. That money can disappear in weeks or in a week within the weekend. But if you flip it into an investment, it can grow for a lifetime. Consumers spend money, investors multiply it. Why AI? Why now? Because the AI revolution is here. It's not going anywhere. AI is not the future. It's happening right now, ladies and gentlemen. Companies using AI are growing faster than those who don't. And I know a lot of you, especially Elizabeth, we see how it is helping enhance our business, keeping us focused on track, saving us thousands of dollars of what you will have to spend for a professional to help you within your business. The things that I am working on right now, it definitely will cost me millions of dollars to have an attorney walk me through a lot of things that I'm working on, especially like my holding company, how to set up the trust and what the fund put in it and different things like that. So AI is making a difference. AI is like the internet in the 1990s. Early investors made millions with AI. From your phone to your car to your job, AI is everywhere. Let me move this out the way. The question is if you should invest in it in AI. It's about how do I invest in AI? What is AI invested? Guess what? You don't have to be a tech genius. AI investing equal buying stocks in companies that create or use artificial intelligence. There are 3 ways to invest in AI that I'm going to talk about today. One is the AI chip makers. Those are the picks and shovels of the AI gold rush. AI software companies building the AI tools. Companies using AI. Businesses getting more profitable with AI. The key message here is you're investing in profitable companies, not just cool technologies. The AI investing categories, where your money could go. Category 1, the infrastructure. This is the chips and the hardware. These companies make the brains that power AI. Think computer chips, data centers, cloud computing. These are the most stable and most proven areas that you might want to consider investing. Category 2, the builders. These are the AI software. Companies creating the AI tools and platforms. Yeah, this is a little bit more risk, but more potential reward. Innovative happens right here. Category 3, the users. AI-powered businesses. Traditional companies getting smarter with AI. I know our company is. I'm so excited about 2026. And I've heard some of the conversations within the Elizabeths. And so I'm excited about where you are going and how your businesses are expanding. So traditional companies getting smarter with AI. You got to think about healthcare, finance, retailers are using AI to grow. This is the safest for beginners. Now, this is all in my way. So we're going to talk about real companies you can invest in today. Real companies. So it'd be good to take some notes here. We're going to be talking about, I'm going to share stocks, tickers, and the prices of a lot of these companies as of this month, 2025. So first, we're going to talk about 3 different companies that's within the infrastructure area. First, we just talked about NVIDIA. We found out who the owner of NVIDIA is. Right now, NVIDIA share is $182.33. Before I move forward, please do not let the cost of the shares of these companies make the determination whether or not you're going to invest in it or not based off of the amount. Because it doesn't matter, right? We all know in previous other shows is that we have something called partial shares, right? So if you don't have $182.33, it's okay. Do you have $5? Because with $5, you can start being part owner of this company. And no matter how much you put in it, you're going to get your due share of the amount that you invested. So don't worry about that it's $182 because whatever you invested, you're going to get your proper portion of what you invested. Did that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So the AI, the number one AI chip maker in the world, we just talked about NVIDIA. It powers ChatGPT, it powers self-driving cars and data centers. It's very beginners friendly, and yes, the safest AI play. Infrastructure number two. We're talking about the infrastructures of creating the chip. Taiwan Semiconductor, TSM. I talked about this company previously in a AI episode I did. They make chips for Apple, for NVIDIA, AMD. They're essential to all technology. It's beginners friendly and yes, very diversified and stable. Good. Investing in the infrastructure. We talk about diversity. Microsoft is $489.64 a share. Don't let that scare you, right? Don't make that the determination of whether or not you should invest in it or not. Do your research. It owns ChatGPT. It owns Azure AI Cloud. It's already a profitable company, adding AI to everything. It's beginners friendly, and yes, it's a blue chip stock. More real options. Growth opportunities. Let me make sure I didn't skip a screen. Okay. Google. I've already, we've mentioned that Google is now called Alphabet. It's $316.90 a share. Google AI owns Google AI, DeepMind, Waymo self-driving. They're big in advertising plus AI, which equal a profit machine. Beginners friendly, and yes, it is a good thing to look at and research. Another growth opportunity is Amazon, $235 a share. Some people love Amazon. Amazon has AWS. It powers half the internet. Don't let $235 be determination whether or not you're going to invest in Amazon or not. It owns Alexa, it's in robotics and AI shopping. It's beginner friendly, and yes, it's a good company to look at. Plantier. I've talked about Plantier in the past. Theirs is $171 a share. They deal with AI for government, military, and businesses. High growth, but more volatile. It's beginners friendly. So, do your research on Plantier. These are good growth opportunities. ETF options. That's another option. It's really good for true beginners. Don't want to pick individual stocks? Then buy the whole industry. ETF options in the AI space. Global X Robotics, an AI ETF. The ticker symbol is BOTZ. Y'all see that right here?
Mm-hmm.
Now, these are these amounts of shares is not correct. I didn't get a chance to go through and look up the up-to-date portion of it, so these are not correct. I'm pretty sure they way more than this now.
Okay.
However, the ETFs, they are amazing. It owns 30, there's 30 AI companies within this ETF. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, I highly recommend to go and review ETFs 101. However, this is saying that it owns 30 companies. It's like a basket of stocks. Look at it like you go into the grocery store and you got a basket, a little bit of everything. You have multiple companies within this ETF. Can anybody tell me whether or not, we talked about this before, when you have an ETF and you have the companies inside the ETF, do that mean that you own those individual companies? Yes or no?
You don't own them. You own a piece of it.
Okay, you own the ETF.
Right.
Thank you. All right. I love y'all. Y'all listening? Yes.
Yes, we love you too.
Because I don't want y'all to say, Matter Finance said you own them shits. No, I did not. No.
Right.
You own the ETF and you're benefiting from the performance of those companies that's within the ETF. And this is dealing with robotic companies. Instant diversification with BOTS. iShares Robotics and AI ETF. That ticker symbol is here, IRBO. Global exposure to AI industry. This is lower risk than single stocks. ARC Automation Tech and Robotics ETF. This is the ticker symbol for that, ARKQ. It's managed by Kathy Wood, a famous investor. More aggressive, higher potential. So what I like about the ETFs is that you don't have to pick winners. You don't have to go for an individual stock. And you see how the cost of these individual stocks could be, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it helps lower your costs and you can still benefit from that. I see your hand, Sister Deidre.
Oh, okay, great. I was just wondering, I'm listening to you and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun to actually go through and pick stuff out. Are you having fun doing this as well?
Girl, I am in my element. I'm telling you. I just said, Keisha, what you want for Christmas? And I saw this glamour-holic purse. I think you were like, I don't want that purse. Give me some money so I could buy me some more artificial intelligence stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's some stuff. It's about to happen, No, give me that. My kids, I'm not buying them. I might buy you some, some shaving stuff.
Right.
Because I'm like, where your clippers at?
Right.
Using your clippers. So I probably buy him some clippers, but I buy him some stocks. And I'm giving Jabril money to buy them some stocks, some artificial intelligence stock or some dividend stocks,
That's right. That's right.
That is such a good idea. That is so excellent.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. Something that's going to
Clothes and
last
stuff.
versus them even just, yeah, it's good. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Thank
they're
you.
27 and
Mm-hmm.
is 30. And so I'm like, are you putting some money up? Are you well, not like I suppose. Okay, we need to do that. Because if you really want to change your financial situation, if you really want to do it, invest. If you do this for 20 years at your age, you will be a millionaire.
Right.
Because guess what? 20 years is coming whether you like it or not.
Or not.
That's right.
Whether you do it or not.
That's
Whether
right.
you do it or not. Your 10 years is coming whether you like it or not. So in those 10 years, are you going to be able to accomplish some things or you not?
Right.
Because when I was thinking about going to school, a lot of people would say, "Oh, it take too long. Oh no,
Hmm.
I ain't doing it. It take too long." But guess what? 4 years is coming whether you like it or not. So four
Exactly.
years, I want to know that I've been advanced, or I done did something constructive. You know what I'm
Ex-
saying with my life,
Right, right, right.
because it's coming whether you like it or not.
Hmm.
Good point. Good point. Now that's a mic drop, truly.
Yeah, boom.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
It's coming whether you like it or not. So
Right.
where do I want to be in 5 years? Where do I want? You know, if you don't want to struggle, you don't take some baby steps. It's just taking baby steps.
Hmm.
Yes.
So one thing I like about the ETFs, you don't have to pick winners. But one thing I do, what I like about ETFs, it helps me to look and see what each one of these ETFs have in that particular industry. Like right now, I'm big on AI. So I
Yes.
look at this ETF, all these ETFs that I showed you today.
Yes.
I like to look at them, and you all look at the top 10
Right.
companies that's in each one of those ETFs.
Yes.
And then you want to make sure that the ETFs that you have, that they're not overlapping with the same companies,
Right.
because you want to diversify. You know, so I like to look. So if they're in the top 10 in this ETF, and I see some of the companies in the other top 10, and that might be something you might want to look at, that particular individual company, because if it wasn't amazing, or they didn't feel like it had such some type of potential, it wouldn't be in the ETF. That company would not be in there.
Right. Thank you. Thank you.
So check the top 10 of the ETFs. If you're not sure what companies, they're professionally managed. That's another reason why I like, because they're professionally managed. And it doesn't cost you as an investor a lot of money, and it's being professionally managed, so you don't have to look at it every day, all day. And we're talking about wealth building, so we're not
Right.
getting these to get them and sell them and get them. No, hold and stay.
You're right.
That's what Warren Buffett loved to do. Get it and hold it. That's how you build wealth. Not take it out, put it back in, take it out. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
So you don't have to pick winners. You spread the risk across many companies. I didn't have AIQ in here because I talked about AIQ a lot before. But AIQ is another. My AIQ is doing pretty good. Okay.
Okay.
I talked about that. It has over like, it was 85 companies. Now it has like 88 companies within it, with the top companies that's investing in artificial intelligence.
Right.
So it's a lower price per share and easier to start, right? And so that's why a lot of times when people come and say, Matter of Finance, I don't know what I'm supposed to invest in. What do what do I do? So I said, I always recommend, because a lot of beginners, you got to get in the habit of doing it on the routine.
Yeah.
So I have Charles Schwab, because Charles Schwab, that's my favorite one, because I love the customer service. They're 24/7. They love helping you, you know. And the platform is easy to maneuver. The education that's on there is really good. But I had to get Fidelity, because Charles Schwab doesn't do partial shares for the ETFs.
Okay.
And so I want to be able to still make sure I'm invested in AI. So that's why I have Fidelity, because I can put $10, $5, $20, $50, whatever I want, I could do that. But Charles Schwab just don't do partial shares on the ETFs. Okay. AI investing isn't a sure thing. We're going to talk about the risks that I feel like you must notice, okay? Is that Oh, wait a minute. We're going to do some real talk. AI stocks can be very volatile. Prices swing wildly depending on which kind of AI stock that you're purchasing. Not every AI company will survive. It's just like you starting your own business, right?
Right. Right.
They're no different. They done got, they're no different. If they new, that's why you got to do the research, find out how long they've been in business. They have their ups and downs, different things, just like you do. High can inflate prices, buy high, crash low. So you want to be consistent. That's why my technique, I like to look at the ETFs,
Right.
see what companies, AI companies they have in it, how much shares they own in it. The money that they have on that particular company in the ETF, they not putting all that money in if they didn't believe in it, right?
Right.
So that's I like to gauge on which AI stock I want to purchase individually. Technology changes fast. Today's leader could be tomorrow's loser. You
Mm.
always in competition. These companies is always in competition, you know, and we want to see if they're a moat. We talked about a moat. A company that is very competitive, not easy to be replicated, who can stay, at the leading edge of that industry. Do y'all remember us talking about moats?
Yes. Yes. I remember that.
How to protect yourself. Don't put all your money in AI. However, my goal and what I'm doing is putting money in the entire infrastructure from design all the way up to the chip. We talked about that in another episode. You can find it in AI investing. From design to manufacturing, infrastructure, licensing, and all the other companies in between, all the way up to making the chip. So I'm not just looking at NVIDIA, I'm looking at the whole supply chain of actually making the chip. Because some of these companies that's within that supply chain, you can't even make the chip without them.
Right.
So if NVIDIA is making all of this money, what do you think these other companies are making? How much they're worth? They need it. They're a must. Who does the hard? What companies does the hardware? Do y'all get my drift?
Yes.
So don't put all your money in AI. Dollar cost average. So I talked about that in the past. Check out some previous videos. Buy a little each month, not all at once. That's why you want to be consistent. Because what I mean, dollar cost averaging, sometimes you're going to buy it when it's low. Sometimes you're going to buy it mid. Then sometimes you might end up buying it when it's at its highest. But whenever you do, and if it go down, don't get scared because the stock might have dropped. Look at it and went on sale. Just like you do a coach purse. You got a coach purse. You like, shoot, I ain't about to spend no $600 on that. I'm gonna wait till it go on sale. Then it went on sale to $200. I'm gonna get it then. Get it when it's on sale. Don't pull your money out. Because if you pull your money out when it's low, it's a guaranteed loss. It's guaranteed. You took it out with a guaranteed loss. And y'all remember what Warren Buffett said? Rule number one. Anybody remember the rule number one? But let me remind you. Rule number one is don't lose money. Rule number two is remember rule number one. Don't, The goal is to not lose money. So
Right.
I don't care in my portfolio if it's 50 cents negative, I ain't selling it. If it's $1 negative, I ain't selling it to go in the green.
Okay.
Because I remember that. No. The goal is to minimize your loss. Don't lose any money. And if you in for the long haul, through history, it shows that the market always come back.
Yeah.
So don't worry about, just be consistent. And if you feel comfortable, that's why it's good to do your research. Because if you feel comfortable with your choices, what you scared of? Oh, I know I made a good choice when I put that. What you scared of?
Right.
Trust your instinct. Trust that you did your proper research, and it's a company that you feel good about. And we need to know about your goals, what it is. You shouldn't fall in love with certain companies. You got all kind of investors that say all kind of things, but true wealth, generational wealth is buy and hold. Not every I company will survive. Hype can inflate the prices. Technology changes fast. We just talked about all of that. But this is how you can protect yourself. Don't put all your money in AI. We talked about dollar cost averaging. Buy a little each month, not all at once. Only invest money you can afford to hold for 3 to 5+ years. Have you a retirement account, whatever, for your future? And then if you want to have you a play account, have you a play account that if you come into a financial stress or this account is for me to take my trips, my vacations, or whatever. You have, but there's one for your retirement, for building your legacy. We ain't touched it. Do your research. Know what the company does. We talked about this a couple weeks ago about choosing the companies. AI is a hidden gold mine. Everyone is talking about AI tools like ChatGPT, but the real money is in the companies building the foundation of AI, the chips, the cloud, the infrastructure. That's where the wealth is really being made. And people not thinking about that. They thinking about NVIDIA, Palantir. They thinking about, but they're not thinking about all those companies that actually have to make the chip, to hold the process. AI is the new electricity, baby. It's hot. Those who own the infrastructure today will build generational wealth tomorrow. And I truly, truly believe this. What is AI infrastructure? Just to recap, it's the chips, the brains, the processor that powers AI, the cloud, which is the muscle, the storage and computing power, data and the robotics. That's like the nervous system, bringing AI into real world use. Now, you tell me, does it make sense to be part of this whole supply chain? And we're just at the beginning. AI brains, the chip makers, these are some companies that you might want to look up. NVIDIA, AMD, TSMC, and Intel. Some people ain't heard of Intel. Did y'all know Intel is still in the game, baby? Intel is still in the game. Without chips, there is no AI. This is the gold mine fueling the revolution. AI muscle, the cloud giants, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, who is now Alphabet, Every AI app you use runs on someone's cloud. Don't just use it. Let's own it. This is some good stuff, y'all. I don't know if y'all really realize how powerful this is. AI intelligence, the software and the data. Plantier, C3.ai, Snowflakes. These are the ticker symbols. Data is the new oil. AI companies that refine data are today's Rockefeller. Okay? Because you know, Rockefeller, that's what they was in. They was into the oil back in the day. Rockefeller family. AI in action. This is the robotics and automation. This is the area of Tesla, self-driving AI, the cars, ABB, industrial robots, Rockwell Automations. These are some companies that I've looked up, I've researched. You might want to do the same thing. And check and see if any of these companies that I talked about, see if any of these companies is in an ETF. See if they're in that top 10. If they're in the top 10, especially if they have more than one ETF and they're in the top 10, baby, that might be something you want to work on. The robotics aren't coming. They're already here. And investors are cashing in. Don't miss out on the way. Don't miss out. Millionaires are going to be made. You got to be in the game, okay? Can you start with $5? Now, this is an old slide that I had previously when I first introduced this concept. These are some other AI tech companies. Right here, this right here is showing you how many companies was within that ETF. Now, there could be more now. I don't know because this is an older slide. I didn't have time to go in and update this, but this gives you a general how many companies are in this particular ETF. These are friendly ways to invest in these AIs is the ETFs. We talked about these are the semiconductor chips, the AI brains. These are companies that are within this space. SMH, big holdings like NVIDIA, TSMC, AMD is within this ETF. You got the iShares Semiconductor ETF. Include Intel is in here. Qualcomm is in. Broadcom. I really like this company right here. And NVIDIA is in this ETF. Invesco Flix Semiconductor ETF. SOXQ. Cheaper option tracking. The same ETF index. Broad tech ETFs with AI exposure. Here go technology select sector. That's SPDRF fund. The ticker is XLK. It holds Apple. It holds Microsoft. It holds NVIDIA. All big AI players is in this particular ETF. You might want to check that one out. Then you got QQQ. Now this is a hot one also because it tracks the NASDAQ 100 packed with AI heavyweights. It got Microsoft, NVIDIA, Amazon, Google, Meta, Tesla. This might be one you want to take a look at. If individual companies feel overwhelming, then think of the ETFs like a basket, which I explained earlier. Instead of betting on one horse, you own the whole racetrack. How about that? This is how beginners can still profit from the AI boom without the stress. Where can I buy the ETFs? So we got 2 minutes, and I wanted to make sure that we could do some actionable steps. And I don't know what I did with that pepper. Okay, so some of the actionable steps is to open up a brokerage account. $0 to open up a brokerage account. Choose an ETF. Tips before you buy. Invest what you understand. Understand your goal, your growth, your income, safety. Diversify across categories. Don't chase the hype. Think long term. My final takeaway is ETFs are an easy and affordable way to start investing. They help you build wealth with less risk and more confidence. Let's build your portfolio, legends, one ETF at a time. Please, if you're not following me, please follow me at Ask Madam Finance. It will truly help what I'm doing in regards to building and sharing wealth principles, information, and investing tips and other good stuff. Did you learn anything?
Great show. It was great. Great review of some stuff, and that was great. Thanks.
Awesome. Anybody have any questions? Sheila, you have any questions, babe?
No, this is great.
Have you made any audacious moves yet? Have you opened up your brokerage account?
So here's what I did. I actually took my HSA and moved it into.
Awesome.
We
Uh-oh,
can't hear you,
we can't
Sheila.
hear you.
You're not muted, so I don't know why we don't hear you.
Nope, I don't know why we can't hear you either. But that's amazing. Congratulations on that move. That was awesome. That's awesome. Awesome. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I just want to say that what the statement that was made that really impact is now is the most important time.
Oh my God. Yeah. Why he doesn't wear a watch? Because now is the
Now,
most important. Yeah, that
mm-hmm.
was good. Yeah, that truly is a walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Warren Buffett?
No, that was NVIDIA, the owner of NVIDIA, Mr.
Million.
What's it? It's on the tip of
Okay,
my tongue.
thank you.
Jensen Hong. Jensen Hong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the owner of NVIDIA. He doesn't wear a watch because now is the most important time.
Right.
Yeah, you can't do nothing with the one before or afterwards because you only have now. And then the other one where you said your start does not determine your future.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. It doesn't. As long as you wake up every day, you can change your situation.
That's
You
right.
just got to stay in the game, have faith. And what one of my mentors, Mr. Cartwright, he say, stay in the game. You will everybody get they suddenly. Everybody get they suddenly. But are you gonna be ready to get your suddenly?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Everyone can talk. Everyone can do a pitch. It's so much money out here. Everybody can answer the questions to the grants. Come on now. And you got ChatGPT to answer the questions for you. Like, it is so much that you can do that does not require money
Right.
to get you to the next level.
Mm.
Those were some gems right there, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Those were some gems that you can work on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, it's 10:03, and I appreciate all of you for showing up. I'm going to give you, yes, AIQ, Sharonda, that is right. That's yes, she has that up. $50.25. Okay.
Oh,
Yes. Okay, love. So let's hug ourselves. You know, we always loving on everybody else, and sometimes we forget to love on ourselves. Let's hug the world because the
yes.
world needs a hug too. Let's sprinkle love, peace, happiness, and joy to those that's in authority, love, and light.
Yes.
Enough people send love and light to those in authority. Never know what miracles can take place.
Hey, yes, yes, yes.
Won't he do it?
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. And I'll see you wonderful and amazing people tomorrow. Make sure you have a wonderful and fantastic day on purpose.
You too. You too.
I say peace and
Peace.
prosperity.
Yes.